Hey, what's up? It's Flightless Momo. We're back with more Zelda Skyward Sword, and we just defeated Demise. Again. For now. I sealed him in the ground. Alright. Nice work there, Momo. Of course you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now, let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Okay. Let's go right here. Man, that was an ordeal and a half. Up, please, a little faster. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Fine, I won't get it. But hey, I can get up here now. Excuse me. Allergies stink. Oh, and if I sound a little sickly, yeah, I kind of am. But hey, I'm here. I'm doing stuff. Feel good enough to do stuff, so I'm gonna do stuff. Are there 4 hearts up here? Ooh, a beetle. No, get back here. Too bad I can't jump with this thing. Put that away. And now it flies away. I don't like it. Alright. The battle's over. Let me open the Gate of Time this time, please. If you only knew. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster yet again. I wouldn't have had to. You have my thanks, Momo. Again. As do you, Bruce. He was very, 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 very helpful. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh. Aw, you always give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could do to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. These voices that I'm giving them are way too close to each other. Momo, you must wonder what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. It's so awesome, isn't it? We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike. Kill it! Okay. Come on already. Charge that sword of yours, that sacred force stuff Granny's always talking about, and zap the Gate of Time. I mean, it's not a zap, but okay. Right on, Granny. Indeed. Now, Momo, go. Go to the gate. I hit it with a Skyward Strike. Ooh. We gotta play Tetris now. They're only missing those T blocks. We are playing Tetris. I don't put that one in there, it'll all disappear. I'm telling you, it's all gonna disappear. Nope, nope, Worked so hard, and now it's disappearing. I told you. Ooh, pretty. It's the gears of time. Nice. Thought I had it over here. I didn't. Okay. Ouch. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Yeah. Oh, there it is! Okay. Standing before you is a path that is that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Momo. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. And the water that I fought to find my water bottle. Again, I found it. It's great. Anyway. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Momo. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how you never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. He's just being cool. For once in the game, he actually is being cool. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" Now I really sound like I'm sick. Oh no, I've opened a black hole. Sweet. Hi, Impa. You got a thought at me?
Hey!
At last. I've been expecting you, Momo. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia. Thought it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away Demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. That means I don't have to fight the monster, right? It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. I like this voice a lot more than I like the other two's voices. Mostly because it's not as scratchy. And this one is like the opposite. You've come so far, Momo. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too true. Well, real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave everyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. She, just took her sword and went wham! This floating rock became the new home for our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long time and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. My jaw is on the floor. It's astonishing. First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you've likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Momo? You're the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Garium's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia. She explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an ancient agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. I thought that was an avocado, but okay. But even in his hideous state, he is more than capable of devouring the land if we allow him to do as he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That's why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal of Hylia, rather, that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see how this is my purpose. This is a really long cutscene. Momo, the goddess created Fi and the Great Blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in your own time, you've already driven him back into prison twice now. Oh, so it is twice, okay. I thought it was 3. I can't thank you enough for that, Momo. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overwhelming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. And have mastered that bug-eyed look. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power of the old god that the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I am having so much trouble reading this out loud. I can read it in my head, but out loud it's just not coming. How gallant. Oh, sorry. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Momo. Draw your sword. I got a cool shadow there for a second. It's now imbued with mythical power, drive back demons, and only I can wield it. Momo, before I said another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is that among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield this might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. And maybe throwing in a restriction or two? Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. So Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Momo. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. Oh, that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right. And it doesn't excuse my actions. But I am prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Momo, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia Reborn, I'm still my father's daughter, and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him. Then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come wake me up? Of course I will! I don't know why I said it that way. This is a really, really long cutscene. And it's not over. And I'm glad I found my water bottle. Alright, well... I feel like I did nothing. But I've got like 10 minutes left on my clock that I can use. Hey, if you got through that, hit that like button. Very important to do that. Hi. Yeah, I'm going back through. I don't want to talk to Impa. I don't want to talk to... Okay, I'll probably talk to Fee. I just... So you've returned... Oh gosh, it's... So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of the gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All their clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Momo, you've likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Momo. Find the Triforce. Whoa! Whoa there, hold up! Hi. Momo, there's something I gotta tell you. Okay. Can I help you? This is so touching! So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? I mean... yeah, she's fine. She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Momo, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Ah, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big, ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in a soil like this. It brightens the place up here a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know that I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Momo. Are we done? Yeah? Awesome. Okay, well... it was an episode full of cutscene. We got through it. Unfortunately, I am all out of time. I probably could have some time, but not much. Hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button. Notification bell. You know the whole shtick. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!